Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me for another tarot reading. This is a reading for the people who associate or feel connected to the element of fire. So when it comes to astrology, this is people who might have a lot of Leo, Sagittarius or Aries in their charts. And the reason why I'm doing elemental readings is because it's just a general reading, I just feel like sometimes you can be an Aries, but you don't feel like an Aries. You feel more like a Cancerian or like a Virgo. So that is why I'm tuning into the elements. And I'll be doing this reading, I feel like maybe once a month, maybe twice a month. It's the first time I'm doing these, so I'll just see how I go. I'll see what your reaction is to these type of videos. So this is for those who associate with the element of fire. I have my original Rider-Waite deck here, and for inspiration, I'll be using my Secret Language of Animals by Chip Richards. And I'll be drawing us inspiration from that specifically for fire signs. And we have this beautiful Leo there. I have the Leo rising, so I resonate a lot with fire. I'm a Taurus sun, I'm a Pisces moon, 15-degree Leo rising. I have Mercury and Aries, so there's a little bit of everything. It looks like dog vomit on my chart. It's all over the place, okay? So, that's what I'm saying, it's like we are more than just our sun sign. So it's about the element, do you feel the fire? So that's why I have a candle burning there for us. I have incense. And so this is for all the fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's a Celtic Cross to see what's coming in for the next 2 weeks to the next month. I'll still kind of feel my way with these readings depending on how people respond to these videos. Okay, this one doesn't want to shuffle all that well, no. Doesn't want to shuffle all that well. Okay, we'll take it, break it, take it, break it, what we get. The salmon. And on this card it says faith, determination, independence, and change. So even though this is a fire sign or fire element reading, we have the salmon here, which is water. And if we think about it, water and fire don't mix, right? But I'm pretty sure it will make sense. The storyline will make sense. So please, if you're a first-time viewer and you like this video, please click like. If you like my style, please subscribe, share my videos. I'd like to get my views up. I'd like to get my numbers up. Last shuffle. Okay, are you ready? Celtic Cross for fire elements. Ace of Cups. Well, there's the water, right? So I feel like, and also with fire when it comes to Leo, and we had that Leo we have this Leo image here. So Leo rules the heart. Leo is all about heart, and the Ace of Cups is about heart, spirituality, the heart chakra, opening up your heart, being ready for love, especially if you're single. I feel like you're ready for love. Love is around you. The universe wants to bless you with beautiful connections on heart level. The universe wants to heal your heart. If you're someone who, like the salmon, had to keep the faith, swim upstream, having to go with changes, the currents changing fast and hard because of salmon, that's an uphill battle, right? There's no going downstream with that lot. It's a hard fight to get where you need to go. And I feel like the universe wants to bless you. It wants to give you a break, for all the effort and the hard work that you've been put in. And at the bottom of the deck, serious relationships coming up for Leos. I feel like Leo specifically. But fire signs, oh yes, definitely huge decisions that we need to make concerning relationships. Now, whether this is a romantic relationship, spiritual relationship, relationships at work, I feel like if it has been an uphill battle, if relationships is something that you feel I can't do relationships anymore, that the universe are bringing people and new connections into your life to restore your confidence in yourself and in relationships. Beautiful communication coming up, but also the angels are working behind the scene. I just see this, um, the hands, the cup of love, the hands, love coming in by the hand of God, maybe like a little bit of a miracle, a lot of healing happening in the heart chakra, people coming into your life to restore your faith in humanity is what I hear. Okay, so we have some of us are making the important decision to get married, to make a long-term committed partnership. So this could be a new job, but with these cards, I feel like it's love. I feel like important relationships. We've just come out of Libra. Sun is going into Scorpio today or tomorrow, depending on where you are in the world. And so there's an important decision that some of you need to make concerning love. But it's also about making the decision to let some people go, because justice is about looking at the facts. Justice is about weighing things. What do I keep? What do I want to get rid of? But I feel like it is the realization that you've already, how do I say it, determined who you want to move forward with in your life from here on out, and that the people who are with you now are the people who is going to stay with you. I feel like it's beautiful, balanced relationships, bringing in justice, bringing in fairness. This card is ruled by Venus as well. So it's beautiful, loving communication, wanting to keep things fair, wanting to keep things just. Literally signing the contract for a de facto partnership, moving in with each other, taking it to the next level. If you're boyfriend, girlfriend, you want to get engaged. If you're engaged, you want to get married, or you want to move in with each other. I see you doing the legal paperwork. There might also be children involved, but once again, the Page of Cups is that beautiful, sensitive communication, a youthful approach to life. But I also feel like there is this loving messages. So there's a focus on loving communication, loving messages, lots of heart chakra energy here, creativity. The universe wants to usher a time into your life where you can breathe, be happy. Okay, I feel like if you from the viewer's vantage point, that you have been through a tough time, and this is the universe saying that we're bringing in long-term committed partnerships for you. This isn't business, this is marriage. There is someone around you that is going to ask you to get married. I want the dog, the children, the nanas, the grandpas. I want the family. I want a family with you. I want to create a long-term, stable future with you. Okay, so I feel like this is a serious love reading. Okay, for the fire signs, there's air, we have water, we have earth here so far. Moving forward, I feel like if you're getting married, this is your honeymoon period going. I see Venus. This is just kind of like look a little bit like Venusian. But this is moving forward. This is traveling, taking it easy, cruising along. Um, moving forward from a situation in your life where there has been a lot of conflict. And I feel like it is all this beautiful people, partnerships, long-term commitments, security that's all of a sudden manifesting in your life, which are blessings from God that is helping you to move forward. Sudden breakthroughs. With these cards here, I feel this is a sudden breakthrough. Like there's suddenly an offer coming through that you didn't expect, and you have to this is like love at first sight energy. Like love at first sight, and you meet your person, you know this is the one you've been waiting for. I don't read idealistic like this, okay? This is something that I feel like I really, if you've been struggling with legal matters, things moving forward legally, I feel like you're going to get it moving forward very, very fast. So we have the Seven of Swords. I'll draw a clarifier for that because that's just dodgy as. We have the Empress, which is Pisces. More water coming in for you. Piscean energy. So I feel like there is something that is wanting to be kept secret here. Maybe your destination for your honeymoon, you want to keep that a secret, sneaking away to spend time with each other. I do feel like there's traveling coming up for a lot of you, traveling across the water, but I feel like it is going to, okay, all right, now I get it. So say in the case you're getting married, this is your partner or your husband keeping your destination of your honeymoon secret. Like it's a secret, it's a surprise. It's supposed to be a surprise. Okay, so but and it's going to come to light, and I feel like it's going to be a beautiful surprise because it is something that the high priestess, I feel like you will know what's going on. You will know, like, the gig is up because the high priestess knows. She knows that there's not a whole lot of, that there's something being kept on the down low, but she's keeping a post. She's going with it because I don't see any other, suspicious kind of cards here. But I want to get another card on that. Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here? That's a card that unfortunately gets a bad rap, but it could be someone planning, strategizing, planning the secret getaway for a honeymoon after the knot has been tied. Wanting to spend time alone, having this deep, deep, deep connection with the high priestess, which is a mature woman who is, she's highly intuitive. She will know what's going on. Oh yes, see, so this Seven of Swords is someone who is, they might have planned this for quite some time, and so the Hangman in some cards will have a gag on so they can't speak. And this is also Neptunian ruled, and we have the High Priestess here, which is Pisces. So I get a very strong Piscean influence here. So maybe your person could be a Pisces, and they have been planning this stealth mode. They have been planning this for quite some time on how they're going to get to their person. I kind of feel like this is like this whole mission of getting together, making the love offer, taking the time to work on the relationship, because we have the Ten of Pentacles here, investing themselves, creating long-term security, this whole thing. And it could have gone over like 2 years, 5 years, you just put your time frame on this. For how long have you known your beloved, your partner, your soulmate, who you're going to go into this long-term committed partnership with? This, your person, they were in love with you for a very long time, even before they made you the offer. Even before they declared their love to you, they loved you, and they were planning, plotting, strategizing They didn't really know on how they're going to bring this all about, except for taking it one day at a time, because the Knight is someone who takes it one day at a time. Knight of Pentacles is very slow, moving very slow, testing the ground, not rushing into anything, wanting to make sure that wherever they invest themselves long term is going to be long term, because they don't feel like they could afford to lose you. They made many sacrifices and didn't even, and maybe also had a bit of a spiritual journey. There's a lot of water here. I can see why that salmon popped up. So the scenario that I get is that your person has been on this journey for a long time, and a lot of it has not been spoken about. A lot of it, the journey of your life, love, divine soul partner who is making this love offer to you, asking you to get married, asking you for de facto partnership, declaring their loyalty to you. This person was on a long journey to get to this point. If you are standing, on the edge of going into a long-term committed partnership with your person, then I would say your person has been at this journey for a long time. And there is still things that you're going to learn from your person as you spend time together, where they will actually tell you about how they plotted, planned, strategized to get to you, to connect with you, to be able to make sure that when you do get together that it will be long term. Because on heart level, I feel like for them, they couldn't afford to make another sacrifice. They can't afford to lose in love again, because I felt like they have lost. They have made sacrifices for love before, and they just felt like they can't afford to lose in love again. And so they had to take the time to make sure, they had to trust their intuition, their higher, how to say, their calling, their gut instinct, to be able to follow through on this. But it took them a long time. The Hangman is not action orientated, and neither is the Knight of Pentacles. And this High Priestess, she's just sitting there because she knows. So I feel like this is a really deep emotional connection. And then we have the Knight of Cups to finish off with, which is ushering in that beautiful romance, heart on the sleeve, open, trust, emotionally available, moving forward and traveling forward at a nice pace, just at a nice pace. That's beautiful. So I feel like, for the timing of this reading, this might even take you into next year, around about Gemini, because tarot time doesn't stop when the reading stops. Okay, it's a continuation of these various chapters playing out here. So timing for this reading, I feel we have Libra here. So this is a connection. If you've just fallen in love, that I feel like your person is going to take this all the way. This is going to end up in a long-term committed partnership. This is where this is going. It's where it's heading. But it's also about taking time, taking it slow, to make sure that all the efforts being made towards this and the investing energy in this connection is going to have a long-term kind of result with honesty and emotional availability. Okay, so that salmon, the number on there is 5. So 5 is a number of change, and it says faith, determination, independence, and change. It says sometimes we think we want our reward to be handed to us on a platter, but the truth is that most of life's gifts are made sweet by the journey we go on to reach them, which speaks to me about this person who's been on this journey for a long time. Great challenge and seemingly impossible odds reveal to us that we are great beings, far more capable than we realized. So I feel like the person who has been pursuing this relationship might have waited for a long time for an opportunity to have this connection. Maybe they fell in love with you years and years and years ago, or maybe it's you that fell in love with someone, years and years and years ago, and they just weren't available. And now suddenly this person appears in your life, and you know that this is your once in a lifetime opportunity that you have been waiting for. And it says, without the currents and the waterfalls, salmon would have no way of discovering its own ability to rise above and find the way through. When salmon swims into your world, it honors you as the hero of your own life journey. I mean, this is a hero. Stickability, perseverance, seeing things through, long term commitment because they didn't want to settle for anything. They're willing to make huge sacrifices to get what they want on heart level because they know what they want. Okay. The message of salmon is to be willing to stand on your own, to walk a different path to others when your heart calls you to do so. So this is really about following your heart, your heart's desire, and not wanting to settle for anything less. And this card also reminds us that though we may travel far, we each have our own native somewhere, honor the ancient heritage of your own culture. Maybe this is something to do with cultural differences because we do have the Ten of Pentacles here, that there could have been some DNA issues that potentially was. I don't see that as an obstacle, but I do see kind of there's a potential of a difference in culture, and maybe it could have been an issue, for either one of these people. So just put this reading where it fits, if it's you or your person, okay? Your returning part is the hero's journey, and it's to share your gifts that you have gathered and to nourish yourself in the waters of your origins. So, in Maori and Te Reo, we always say ko wai koe when we ask who are you. It asks actually, which waters are you from? And that's also why we have that salmon here, even though we're talking about this is a reading for fire signs, but this is to say, what is your journey as a fire element? What experiences have you had, and did you how do you use the element of water in your life being a fire sign? Because when you get the right mixture between fire and water, you get rainbows. Okay. Sun and rain makes rainbows. And I feel like it's time to be happy. If you've been waiting for your person to give you that long-term commitment, or you are ready to make that long-term commitment to your person, it is going to happen suddenly. It's going to happen fast. It's just a sudden breakthrough. All of it. So it's just like suddenly everything is just falling into place. Okay. Suddenly everything is falling into place, and there's some fire here. That's some serious thunder and lightning and things happening suddenly. But I feel like this is your new beginning. This is the old things, the old structures fading away because you have been patiently waiting, sacrificing, being devoted to your journey, like the salmon upstream, planning, strategizing, what route to take to get you to the place where you can have that long-term committed stability in your life with a very, 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 very deep emotional, spiritual connection. So thank you for watching. Please let me know what you think of this reading. This was very, very, very interesting. And remember, so this reading I feel like will carry on into next year, around about Gemini season, which is from 21st May to 21st June. But this could also go as far as that you've met your person in Gemini season this year, and you actually making the decisions to move forward and invest in each other long term. Thank you for watching, everyone. I love reading for you. Have a beautiful day. Light and love.